Good morning. It's Atmadarshan. How are you today? It's rainy here. It is about 48 degrees Fahrenheit or 9 Celsius, which is still about 20 degrees Fahrenheit or 9 degrees Celsius above average. And since it is raining, I have my computer inside, but I will go outside after introducing today's theme. And first of all, this practice today is dedicated to Maria. Um, Yesterday during the practice, I did a mudra called Vajrapradama. It means unshakable confidence or unshakable trust. And if you'd like to try it, it can be easy to get into. Have hands together, then interlace the fingertips and just open like a book. And it goes in front of your heart. Some people will put it in front of the throat, even down lower, where it feels good to you. This is a gesture of trust in the universe. And yesterday I talked about learning how to be the same, that is polite, respectful, and loving to ourselves and to others, whether we or they are going through what we perceive to be success or failure, because it's easy to judge others or ourselves. So today, Vajrapradama is building off of that, this unshakable confidence and trust that no matter what is happening in your life, it is exactly what needs to be happening. Whatever is happening in the world is exactly what needs to be happening. And that is one of the hardest lessons of the spiritual path. In the Bhagavad Gita's source material, the Mahabharata, we see evidence of this early on. So the heroes of the Gita and the Mahabharata are the Pandavas. They are 5 brothers that represent the epitome of virtue. And what's interesting is they were born because of a curse. Their father was cursed to never be able to have biological children of his own, but he and his wives creatively got around that and ended up with 5 wonderful boys that they raised to be loving, kind, and the hope of the world. And this is opposed to the Pandavas' enemies. So those 5 brothers' enemies, called the Kauravas, they were born because of a blessing that their father would have 100 sons. However, the father indulged those sons, and they grew up to be the scourge of the world and to cause a great war. So what seems like a blessing may turn into a curse, but what seems like a curse may turn into a blessing. And that's one of the ideas with this mudra. Okay, I'm going to go outside now and get watered in my tree pose. I will be using Vajrapradam and then sit for a meditative practice of about 5 minutes. And if you'd like, you may do this mudra. Remember, it's interlace the fingertips, open, and maybe think about a situation that for you started off one way and turned the other way. A real common what situation for some people is losing their job and being brokenhearted and finding an even better job, or losing a relationship, breaking up with somebody, and then finding out that the next one was even better. Okay. All right. Let's start. Remember, you can do your pose sitting, standing. You can leave the feet on the floor, knee pointing forward, have the hands at any level. come into your position for a meditative practice. I will start the timer. It will last about 5 minutes. It can be in any position. And you'll hear the tone at the end to indicate you can start releasing your practice. coming back. Thank you so much for being here today. May you face the world with unshakable confidence and trust. And just an invitation, if you think somebody you know could benefit from this, please invite them to join us. I trust that the universe will bring them and you exactly what is needed. Till tomorrow.